1 week remains in the SEC's regular season, and #1 Kentucky continues to make history. The Wildcats wrap up a 45th SEC regular season crown, and Big Blue is also hoping to become the 3rd team in SEC and Kentucky history to put the wraps on a perfect SEC campaign. I'm Al Keck, and you're watching SEC in the Paint. Kentucky entertains Vanderbilt. The Commodores are as dangerous as anybody for Kentucky. Jeffrey Taylor with the three-pointer. But Anthony Davis of Kentucky shows off. Look at this, falling down. Davis with 17 points in the first half. Vandy leads at halftime, but watch Davis again. The rebound and slam. And key possessions late in the game. Look at Davis. He shows so many offensive skills. Davis with the turnaround. Anthony Davis, 10 of 11 from the floor, 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 blocks. Kentucky pulls away from Vandy, 83-74, 51 straight at home for Kentucky, 20 in a row overall on the season. Kentucky 28-1, 14-0 in the SEC. Number 11 Florida has had its way with Georgia. In fact, the Gators had won 15 of the last 17 over the Bulldogs. The key word, had. Gerald Robinson on the run for Georgia. He has 15 points. Georgia leads all the way in this one. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a big three. He leads away with 18 points. And Georgia finally finds a winning way against the Gators.
Young misses the dunk. Georgia has a chance at a run out. Intentional foul called on Patrick Young. Flagrant 1.
76-62. Georgia now goes to 4-10 in the SEC. The Gators fall to 22-7, 10-4 in conference. Alabama making a push for March Madness. JaMychal Green returning from suspension. The Tide entertains Mississippi State. Check out Green, the spin and the score. Mississippi State on a 4-game losing streak. Levi Randolph with a three-pointer. Randolph with 18 points to lead Alabama. And despite suspensions, Bama is gaining steam. Green again, this time on the slam. Alabama has won 3 straight, 67-50 over Mississippi State. Bama goes to 19-9, 8-6 in the SEC. The Bulldogs have a 5-game losing streak. They fall to 19-10, 6-8 in conference. Ole Miss entertains suddenly hot LSU. Terrence Henry gets his own rebound. Ole Miss never trails in this game. Henry leads Ole Miss with 21 points. And the Rebels and the Tigers, 4-game winning streak, 72-48. Early on, Auburn was having its way with Arkansas. Kenny Gabriel with the rebound and slam. Auburn would build a 17-point first-half lead. But the Hogs keep their cool. Ricky Scott on the score. Arkansas rallies big time. B.J. Young, key buckets late. And Arkansas hands Auburn big time heartache, 77-71. Tennessee is still fighting for a higher seed at the SEC tournament. The Volunteers head for South Carolina. Jordan McRae, the steal and the slam. 11 of his 16 points come in the first half. Craig Olden leads the Vols with 21 points, including 3 for 4 from three-point land. Tennessee has now won 7 of 9, 73-64 over Carolina. Tennessee is now tied with Alabama for 4th place. The Vols are 16-13, but 8-6 in the SEC. And some fascinating matchups in the final week of the SEC's regular season among the games. Florida heads to Vanderbilt on Tuesday, and then the Gators entertain #1 Kentucky in the regular season finale next Sunday. For the best in SEC coverage, keep it right here on the SEC Digital Network.